your beauty. You look especially ravishing today. Did you do something to your hair today? Because you look amazing. Today, I will tell you about this advertising campaign that was one of the most profitable advertising campaigns where by a company who sold at-home study at-home English language classes. And what they basically did was that the company emailed out their advertising material, but they also emailed out a letter, and they asked people to identify any spelling mistakes in their letter by circling them and then sending that letter back to claim a discount. And this advertising campaign was one of the most successful campaigns. And the reason it was so successful, was because it engaged more than one faculties of the person who was reading it. So normally when you read an advertising material, the only thing you engage is your brain and your eyes. But now they've added another faculty where you're actually doing something, you're actively involved with your hands as well. And in today's video, I'm going to give you a few ideas on how you can use this inclusion of more than one faculties in your own business, especially during webinars. So when we watch a webinar, what do? We are either distracted because the use of multi-screens is going up day by day. So we are either looking at the webinar and also looking at TV or also looking at our phone, or we are also distracted because the kids are playing and we are half there, half not there. And honestly, I hate it when people in the webinar say something like, please switch on your phones and everything and close down social media. No one freaking does that. So stop saying it. It makes you look like a whiny toddler. Don't do that. Instead, do something that makes them want to stop and close down everything else. And that's where my tips come in, and they're super juicy. So I hope you're paying attention. So what are you going to do? You want to make sure that you engage 4 faculties on your webinar. You're going to engage their mind, your brain, obviously. You're going to engage their hands. You're going to engage their ears, and you're going to engage their eyes. So you're going to engage all 4 faculties on your webinar. And you're going to do that by including activities that make them want to be a part. So one super easy way to do that is to make sure they engage in the chat. Now, engage in the chat does not mean say yes if you want, say I do. No, none of those. In fact, ask them or encourage them or give them incentives to share something more valuable. Give them a feedback, give you a feedback about the point that you just shared, or ask them to share a big aha moment from a point that you just made. By doing that, and again, you can incentivize those who actually actively engage. By doing that, you make sure that everyone on that webinar has all of their 4 faculties involved. They're using their hands to punch in the number, they're listening to the information, they're processing it, and obviously they're watching you because they're typing it out. That's why it is important to have them fully engaged. And when you have them fully engaged, guess what happens? They're fully receptive and open to you selling to them, and therefore you also sell more. Another great way to do that, to engage all the 4 senses, all the 4 faculties on a webinar, is to have them fill out something. So maybe you have a collaborative document going on where all of you who are on that webinar are working on that document together, or maybe you ask them to print out or fill out a PDF and then fill it out as you go through with it. That's also a great way to have them fully engaged. Now, you can have a prize, incentivize them to take action, follow along with it. Maybe you have some sort of a giveaway at the end that only rewards people who have done that work, but do make sure that you have some activity that engages more than just their eyes or their ears, and that too half distractedly. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you're not going to use this on your next webinar, honestly, I'm going to find you and I'm going to chase you with a curry spoon, because why would you not use something so valuable? And again, if you found this valuable, let me know in the comments. Give me a thumbs up, give me a comment, like, share, friend, whatever,